everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be checking out the Sulfur Cube update that is about to come out. So if you would see in the bottom right corner, I have captions, and those are in the game. I'm playing in preview right now on PlayStation. This is not regular Minecraft, but on regular Minecraft, you can still enable the captions. In fact, I might do that on my main videos. But today, for now, what we are looking at is the Sulfur update and what it brings. So if you didn't know, the Sulfur update has new Sulfur cubes that can be found in the wild. Oh, there's a baby? I don't know that. But you can put them in a bucket, find them in the wild, in the caves. They've added a new cave for these. And then we have a whole bunch of new, building materials and sulfur blocks. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there's sulfur. There's a sulfur spike. It's like dripstone, but sulfurified. Sulfurified? Sulfurified. Sulfurified. Here are the new blocks that this update brings. So we have cinnabar, I don't know how to pronounce it. Polished. And then we have sulfur, regular sulfur. So this, and then we have sulfur, which I'm pretty sure we crafted. No, hang on. You find sulfur and potent sulfur, both in the caves, and then you make polished sulfur. So if you put potent sulfur under water, it makes this and gives any mob or player the nausea effect. I'm having struggles. Okay. But see, as I can come over here and make a 2x2 hole. Okay, and then put in the bottom of it potent sulfur, not regular sulfur, potent sulfur. Sulfur is really hard to pronounce, and it must be flat. You have that, and it makes you go, and it makes you sick. Makes you really sick. Oh no. Oh no. That reminds me of something I wanted to try on the channel, but I never did. I guess I'll do that later. Not in this video, but I'm talking about commands and effects stuff. Anyways, so we have the sulfur spike, which I do not. I assume that it acts just like dripstone. So if I come here, change it to survival. Yeah, it does. And you can mine it with your fist. So, now that we've seen all the blocks and the features, well, not all the features, now we'll get to the sulfur cube. So we have the sulfur cube and the bucket of sulfur cube. I don't think this, yeah. So the sulfur cube, spawn egg, I mean, it just, these do the same thing. I mean, this is just in a bucket, like a tadpole or an axolotl or any of these, like bucket of cod, salmon, chubble fish, powdered snow. It's like that, right? And so what you can do with these, I don't know why I did that, but you can fill them up with blocks and then they'll go still. And then you can punch them and then they'll go. So if, for example, if you had this water frozen, if this was ice and you had a sulfur cube full of packed ice, it would like just it was just like it would go for a while. Also, this is my skin currently because I'm not logged. My PS5 logged myself out, so I'm not in my normal account, which is weird. And the only way you can't, I mean, they're basically. So the Sulfur Cube is basically invincible while it has a block in it. I mean, the angle, like, yeah, you can make mini games with it. You can like do all the sorts. And different blocks have different reactions. But if you shear it, only if you shear it can you then damage it. I don't know. Still don't know why you would, but I've just gone blank. Yeah, see if you take packed ice or blue ice and you put it in a sulfur cube. Watch this. It's kind of slippery. It's more slippery. See? 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 Eh? No? Is it no? I can't really tell, but I know for a fact that packed ice will make it go. Yeah. So heavy blocks like iron, that'll make it go like slower. Watch. So I have iron, and then let's say I have wool. If I could find it, it's in here. So if I have iron versus wool, wool is supposed to be a lighter thing than iron. So if I put iron in a sulfur cube, it's not gonna go that far. Even if I have like a netherite sword or like a netherite spear, it's not gonna go that far. So if I replace it with wool, it'll go high, far, and high. Maybe not far, but it'll go high. It'll go high. But you get the point. So if you want a happy medium, maybe you could like try something with concrete. I don't know, terracotta. Can you put scaffolding in it? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. But let's see what terracotta does. Okay, it's more of a heavy block, so that means that must, because concrete and terracotta should be the same, right? Yeah. Still not as heavy as iron, but it's also not light. They also can't like drown or anything, so. Anyways, so that's basically what the Sulfur Cube update brings, but if we want to talk about the caves, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. We can / locate biome Minecraft : how do you spell it? Sulfur _ caves. So I can use this command to locate where it is, and then I can teleport myself there. Watch. Oh, hang on. One thing. Okay. Let me try something else. / locate biome. Minecraft. Sulfur. This is starting to get more of a boring part of the video. Just me typing in commands. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now it displays where the coordinates are. And then I can come here. I can do the /TP. I can go /TP @ self -1 negative 1423, 5, negative 1578. So slash TP at self negative 140, no, negative 1423, 5, 1589. Is that what it was? No, it was 15. Hang on, wait. Let me see. If I go into settings, I shouldn't be too far away from it. And then go into spectator mode. Hello, Sulfur Caves. Where are you? There's a sulfur cave. I actually haven't seen one in like in the wild. I think. Okay. So you'll notice it's close to a lush cave, and I think that's intentional. I think it's supposed to do that. I'm not sure. But if I take some torches, place them, you can see around. So here's the sulfur and the cinnabar. Still don't know how to pronounce that. Should look that up. But if I place torches around here, we can get a better view of what is actually down here. Ah, scared me. Can I find some sulfur springs? Ooh, iron. Not what I'm looking for, but cool. If I was in survival, I would use that. Anyways, is there anything up here? Oh yeah, there's it. It goes. Okay. It's still going. This is just how big these things can get. I mean, ooh, I forgot to talk about the decorative blocks. We've made it way past the block section, but I made it way past the decorative stone. Yes, okay. So chiseled sulfur bricks. Okay. So this is the chiseled cinnabar. I still don't know how to pronounce it. This is the chiseled sulfur with a little cute little sulfur cube. Sorry. With the sulfur cube. And then you have the sulfur bricks and the cinnabar bricks. Cinnabar. Ah! So, if you thought about it, this is kind of like a yellow version of this, and this is a yellow version of this. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. But these caves can go on, like... Well, hang on. I just saw in the subtitle, Sulfur Cube bounces. A natural spawning sulfur cube? Where are you? Okay. I don't know why, but I'm so excited because something falls on a block. Something falls on a block. That's funny. The way that they describe that. Anyway, here's our sulfur cube. Sulfur cube. Sulfur cube. I can speak. Anything interesting in here? No. But look, that's a lot of sulfur cubes. And so if I just come in here, goodness gracious, how much room does this cave have? You can get the idea of how much space these caves take up, like how big they are. So here's a wild sulfur cube. We've already described the properties of that. I forgot what I came down here to do. I guess just show the caves. But yeah. So, if we were to explore this cave fully, I think we could find a sulfur spring. Unless that's a whole different structure. I don't think that's an entire different biome because it didn't show up on the locate command. So let's see. Well, it's dark right here. Is this still part of the sulfur cave? Oh yeah, it sure is. Because there's sulfur right there. And here's our lust cave part of it. But let's see. Can I find a sulfur spring in here? Well, sulfur springs are the things that generate up on the surface. So that's basically what a sulfur cave looks like. Just a whole bunch of sulfur in the red block that I still don't know how to pronounce. So if we fly back up to the surface, whee! It's like taking an elevator. So then I will show you what a sulfur spring is supposed to look like. Maybe they spawn to indicate where a sulfur cave is? I don't know, but I need somewhere to go because this is not a good biome to practice in, do stuff in. Okay, so now we're up here. Now we're here. Now we can finally get out of spectator mode. I thought we were in creative and I double tapped the X and it just... So, I will build an example. I feel like I have to yell because this music on the TV is loud, but I don't think I do. I've never seen chiseled... Sorry, but I've never seen a chiseled resin block. That has nothing to do with it. Resin is an old thing they added. I feel like they could put the sulfur... I feel like they should have put the sulfur spike in the creative bedrock menu next to the pointed dripstone. Because, like, I think they have the same properties, right? But anyway. So if I try to build a sulfur spring here... Like if I do something like this. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it needs to be 5 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm just trying to make an area where I can try and show this. Oh, I didn't talk about the slabs they added. Did they add? I think that, yeah. That would make sense, right? Right? Did they add slabs? Okay, yes, they added slabs. Okay, so they did add slabs. It's just the normal. But this time we don't have potent sulfur slabs. Well, I guess that's kind of... I guess you want to... I guess that's kind of hard to... Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, the water is like all peach color. Hey, can you get out of my shot? Get out of my shot. The water is all peachy colored. Huh. Okay, but I don't quite know what it looks like, but I'll give my best shot at it. So if I grab this, and I still feel like I have to yell, but I don't think I have to. Hang on. I want to see. Can I capture the sound that this TV is producing on my microphone? If I find the output of the sound. It's loud. At least how I'm hearing it. It is loud. I had to get up off my couch and like walk like 20 steps just to get to the TV. Anyways, it's a huge TV though. kind of like struggling because like I don't know what to. Do you think a sulfur spring would be a structure? I don't think it would. But okay, it's like a mini It's like a mini volcano. It's like a mini volcano with like. It's like a sulfur mini volcano thingy, but it's like made of sulfur blocks, not like magma and netherrack and all that stuff like you see people build volcanoes out of. I feel like I need to slow down. But on that note, I think we have covered everything that this new QB update brings. I forget the name of it. But I think we've covered everything. So I'm racking my brain trying to think. Have we done absolutely everything in this? Yeah, I think we have. All the properties and stuff. So on that note, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, but my brain is just like, you know what I mean? It's like I just woke up. On that note, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. So until then, goodbye.